Lamar Jackson. Oh, Jesus, fast. Wristband to the wristband got me. Okay, guys. Hopefully you guys saw my broadcast.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me.
Hello everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on E.
All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast LA skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. This fielded at the 2.
I don't know what I just did.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I had the free tackle. It's Julio Jones.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
You shouldn't do that.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Oh, it's a stretch.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Stop running the ball.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No, it's a pass. It's a pass. Oh, it's a run.
On 2nd down.
Stop.
It's Freeman. And he's going to get
ball.
across midfield and into Charger territory. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. From the gun, Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Oh, they don't. They do, but they...
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers going deep here for Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing Rivers. open. That's Allen. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think
that was just a straight up
intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
Why?
Give him 3 on first down.
You're just gonna
It'll set up
run
a second and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On second and 7, Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And it's a bubble. It's a bubble screen.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Can't believe I missed that.
14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah, it does.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
Oh, no way.
Once it through the interception and finish off the drive.
That was Henry?
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To throw is Rivers. He's going to float it into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That was pass
Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Complete to Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, Ryan. Caught by Sanu. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Charger drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Rivers. He's going to look for a deep left side here.
Yeah.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Caught by Allen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the return will stop right around the 25.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line.
My ball.
So we have reached halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the...
Really?
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Keanu Neal. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Thomas Davis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit. And he's going to go down again. Thomas Davis getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pitch. And my goodness, another interception. It's Desmond Trufant. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now left side on the swing pass. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 3rd down. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he's got Sanu. Touchdown.
Gosh. I'm going to make him lose this game. Okay.
Mohamed Sanu. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on second half no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
20-31.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
That's just weird.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Oh.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
And they got the
going to be stopped short.
Yes.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse,
So wherever
and
the
I believe
ball
he'll
goes.
eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from...
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 52 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Let's go.
Julio Jones, 28 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've
Yes,
got it
was.
down pat. And I just remember as a player,
fly route.
when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempted from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They keep it on the ground again. Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they they'll stop him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Rivers now. He's got a man. It's Williams. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Rivers. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Good.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. Benjamin's
Did he
got
drop it? No.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Rivers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Rivers throws there, complete to Allen. 23 yards, the final tally. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon.
Run?
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Rivers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, to Ryan.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Was it a run?
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Psych.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And he's got it.
No!
And he takes it in
Good
for
play.
a Charger touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Well,
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, and from their own end zone, it's a fake, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
I was just trying to be funny.
Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits
I got
home.
the sack.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Throwing, Rivers. He's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski.
No.
That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Won the
Ask
game.
around. They'll tell you.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So Ryan and the Falcons down 21-20, a little under 2.5 to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. Able to avoid him at the 40.
You know what we're doing? This. If I can get in field goal range.
And that one? Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Eligible receiver downfield.
Offense? Illegal receiver downfield?
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs.
I just missed the field goal. No.
And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Okay.
Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll look to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll look to throw. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. He's back to throw. It's hauled in by Hardy.
Come on.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
What?
Caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you, because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rivers to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Come on, someone catch that.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive
pause the game.
comes up
Pause the game. No.
And
Pause it.
That the ball game is over.
Woohoo! I won.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play.
Peace, guys. I'm